What's up guys, it's Gary here, and today I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on chemistry styles and also give you my thoughts and opinions as to what chemistry styles I feel are the most effective in Ultimate Team. So to start off, each chemistry style can be put into one of three categories. The first category is basic chemistry styles, and what this does is give all 6 attributes an increase to rank 1. The second category is the 2x3. So for example, a sniper card would increase a player's shooting and dribbling to rank 3. And the third and final category is what I call a 3x2. So for example, a maestro card would increase a player's shooting, passing and dribbling to rank 2. Now I've tried and tested a lot of these different chemistry styles, and I find that the most effective chemistry styles are in category 2, where you focus on 2 attributes to increase to rank 3. So if I go into my squad here, you'll see my Brazilian squad that I've been able to build using the coins I made from selling Robin van Persie and the other players that I managed to get in the pack opening I uploaded yesterday. If you haven't seen it, it's probably worth checking out. I reacted very stupidly when I found RVP. But looking at all my players' chemistry styles, you can see I've stuck very strict to my rule of just increasing 2 areas to rank 3. And the difference is amazing. It's so much more effective. Now, I take the rule of making sure I play 10 games with any player on basic chemistry before I put a chemistry style on them. So for example, my newest signing is Luis Gustavo. Now, I haven't played with him yet, but he's on basic chemistry style. And bear in mind, basic chemistry style isn't bad at all. In fact, for a central midfielder like Luis Gustavo, who kind of needs a bit of everything, basic chemistry is really good. So what I will do is I will play my 10 games. I will get his chemistry from 9 to 10 due to the loyalty bonus. And after I played my 10 games, I tend to have a rough idea as to what the player needs an increase into. So I'm not rushing into those, throwing a chemistry card onto him and not wasting coins. Similarly, if Luis Gustavo turns out to be horrible for me, I can sell him without having invested a chemistry style into him. So it's a bit more coin conservative. So for example, if I look at my Jobson here, I played I think it was about 15 games with Jobson on basic chemistry. I knew that I needed to increase his pace. He has great acceleration, it's 92, but his sprint speed's only 78. So I was like, okay, I needed to upgrade his pace. Then I also went and looked at his stats and felt that he really needed an increase in his finishing. He kind of scuffed a few chances for me. So I went and looked for a combination of pace and shooting, and the Hunter card hit the nail on the head for me and completely changed Jobson for me. In terms of, he was great for me. He is amazing for me right now. Now, when you look at the increase by 3, it's not his shot power goes up by 3 or his finishing goes up by 3. The increase is significantly more. And that's why I feel these cards are so strong, is because they bump up a player stats ridiculous. I'm convinced Jobson has 99 shot power. I'm convinced he's got finishing in the 80s. I'm convinced his long shots are in the 80s. It's ridiculous. And the same for all my other players with increased shooting stats. Their shots are like rockets. And the same for players like Miranda, who has 77 pace. His pace is well in the 80s. So the increase, the stat increase in game is significant, and that's why I feel these chemistry cards are the most important to get. Now, the only exception to the rule are goalkeepers. There isn't any chemistry styles that increase just 2 attributes. So I tend to go with the glove. I find it's the best for all goalkeepers, depending on what the goalkeeper stats are, obviously. And picking and choosing what chemistry style you want is really dependent on what you're looking for in the player. I have 2 CDMs here, but they're both in 2 different areas. I like my CDMs to be able to shoot from distance, but I want Fernandinho to have increased defensive stats, just to be a bit more of a ball winner, whereas Hernandez with the increased shooting and passing is a bit more of an attacking threat. So that's the way I look at it, and it's pretty much preference. but definitely folk on the chemistry styles that just focus on 2 areas and max them to rank 3. Lads, that's all I have to say. That's been my chemistry style tutorial, my opinions, and I hope it's helped you guys out. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, and I will talk to you guys later.